Change your surname.
You don't own my
You
social
are a
media,
new
babe.
creature.
You don't own
The
my
moment
social
you
media.
get married, you're a new creature.
I could sit at home and just be a housewife and look cute, but also,
Let me
is
tell
that
you
the
this.
purpose of my life in this?
Yes,
in this
the
earth,
purpose
to
of
just
a
come
woman.
and sit
The
and
purpose
sit
of a
after,
woman.
No, my.
The purpose of a woman. Let me tell you the purpose of a woman. You're being rebellious. No alpha once, damage the goods.
Aye, but what do you mean I have nothing to give?
You've got nothing to give
Coochie is not the
anymore.
only thing I'm giving.
No,
y'all.
you've got nothing
But
to
who?
give anymore. Hello, fam. How are you? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Thing with the one and only Shadaya Night. And today I've got a very special guest, a friend of mine. She also happens to be one of the most popping presenters, MCs in Zimbabwe. Her name is what? Virginia. Virginia, how are you?
Who? Finish the whole name.
She wants me to finish the whole name, knowing very well the other part of the name is a tongue twister for me. So it will end up, sounding as if I'm being disrespectful, to your roots.
You're not. You're just trying. I will take offense if you're not trying.
Me not trying. I would rather you take offense at me not trying than
Boring.
me embarrassing myself.
Okay, it's fine. I'll let you off.
Okay.
So is this what you tell everyone who comes here, I have this special guest? All of a sudden I don't feel special because that's such a common word.
No, I don't tell everyone that you...
I'm going to go back to your podcast.
Yes, you can go and watch them. We've got 2 episodes so far.
Okay.
This is the 3rd one.
Okay.
Yes. So today I brought you because I want to talk about something and I think you are the suitable person to talk about it. Yes. You are a social media personality in a way. Is it a good term?
Yeah.
To define you as a social media personality.
I'm a person who acknowledges social media,
Okay.
but even when I was still doing TV, I would say media personality, not social media, because social media just came it's just a tiny piece that's there. But anyways, my name is Virginia Mlo. Mlo. You can call me Mlo. It means Ndlovu, Mandlovu.
Ndlovu.
Yeah, and Kopelitsabasijana means beautiful girls in the family.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes. You're saying you don't want to be defined as a social media personality. But do you know, for me to actually get to know you, I actually got to know you via social media.
Yeah.
You were posting videos of you doing a radio show. I think that was in Shishawane. Was it Shishawane?
Great Zimbabwe.
Yeah, at a
University.
community radio station. Yes. That's when I started to know about you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what was up with that?
Since I went to school in Masvingo, right? For university.
GZ.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I got my first job, my last year of uni. That was in 2019 or 2020. Then they asked me to come work at the radio station. So, I had these crazy dreams of just being someday like a CNN, BBC newsreader, going out there. And there were radio stations that I was following and, aspired to work in. So then I knew that social media was the only tool that I could use to get to where I wanted to be, because I remember this time when there was auditions going on in South Africa at YFM, and they wanted young presenters. Okay. And I did a video, and then I sent it to them, and guess what? They literally liked me, and I was in the top 5. And unfortunately, because of distance, they were like, girl, we can't take you. We thought you were local. But then I had explained okay, I can even come there, or I can even come there because to me, I knew that I just wanted to be there because I was going to learn so much, not to say Zim is bad or anything, but you can see the difference, the quality and the things that they experience. That is totally 2 different things. You know what I mean? So there at Great Zimbabwe, I took it as a stepping stone to be where I wanted to go where I wanted to go, right? And social media was just there to help me build that, you know, because when I opened my social media account, I just wanted people to see me. You know, I wanted people to understand my passion, my talent. And most of the times I record videos of myself reading news and then I post on my story, you know, you get likes, some sort of like, you know, okay, people actually think I'm good. You know, I just needed some sort of confirmation from people to say, you know, go ahead and do it.
We don't think you're good. You're actually good.
Oh, thank you.
You are good. Yes. So you were saying social media
Yeah.
was sort of like a tool you were using to help you get
Yes.
where you wanted to be.
Yes.
And our topic today, we're going to be talking about social media or the internet and how, you know, it is affecting or its impact on the dating market. Yes. So we are now diving into that. How do you view social media and dating?
Can I say something before we start on that?
Yes.
Baby, I love you. Whatever I say here is not me. It's Shadaya.
Already, she's now, you know, we call it plausible deniability.
I'm just a girl put in this chair.
So I'm manipulating you. That's what you're saying.
No, we cool. Don't worry.
Okay.
We cool.
So,
Okay, so the impact of social media. Okay. So I think Goga too. There is the negative side and the positive side, right? And personally, for me, I don't really use social media to detect certain things in my relationships. I like to be so real and realistic about love because I'm growing up every single day and I'm noticing so many different things happening around the world, and there's just so much that social media feeds you. And I think someone has said earlier onwards that it's like an algorithm that you just keep on, you know, coming and coming and coming, and you keep on taking and taking, because from your end it's saying that women are the problem, and from our end it's saying men are the problem. Eventually it just becomes so bad to a point that nobody wants to sit down with anyone to say, fine, can we have a real conversation without learning what social media is saying? Because first thing that I'll do when I have a fight with you, I'll go on my social media to see, okay, so when a guy does this, what does it mean? Oh, it's gonna dish exactly what you want to hear. You know what I mean? Even if it's like you're not looking for something that's good there, but you want something that's going to comfort you, to say what you're feeling is okay. If your man is behaving this way, then it means that then something is up. And guess what? Social media will be there to offer you exactly that. That, yeah, when a guy does this, then it means that he's probably cheating or there's something going on. But have you thought about probably understanding what's going on with that guy? There are those questions that you need to ask yourself, like before you even resort. Sometimes before I even take the matter to my friends to tell them about what's going on in my relationship, I first sit down with myself and understand, okay, fine, has this happened before? No. Could there be a reason why this is happening? You have to first understand and scrutinize things and do introspections before you jump into things, because you could literally lose a good thing by venting on social media, posting like, if he doesn't do this by this, then I'm out. I'm that girl that doesn't care. But deep down we care. Personally, I love being loved. I'm not even gonna lie. Kumnandi ujola. Gumunati humunati.
but
So no. Nuh-uh.
okay. For me, I'll define the impact
Yeah.
of social media or the internet on the dating market.
Right.
I would say we've gotten to a point whereby social media, it increased or made women think that they've got more options.
That's true.
Yes. And for the men, I would say in a way it actually dwindled their options. Do you know what I mean?
I get you.
What I mean is this: for the average man in the age of social media, no one is really looking at you, because now social media itself, it's become sort of like a social status. Before you know, a woman even considers replying your message. Let's say you DM a woman, she's going to check your what, your social media profile.
Yeah, yeah. And
First thing
rate
she
you.
checks is what, your followers, and you're just an average guy. You don't even have, that crazy number of followers already. You're what? Disqualified. And then she's going to look at the things you're posting, right? And now, as a man in the age of social media, you're supposed to have this image of hyper success.
Yeah.
Yes, you're supposed to be posting, wearing, the latest, designers,
Driving nice cars.
nice
Yeah.
cars, at these mansions, at these posh places, just living life, to the max. You're supposed to portray this hyper success, image. You see?
Get
So you'd find that the average guy cannot really portray that image. Already it becomes difficult for him to be considered. And for the women now, they know that, we are now in what I would call a global dating market. What do I mean by a global dating market? Back in the day, before the, the advent or the coming in of social media, let's say in this neighborhood, right? You are a pretty girl, right?
You heard that?
You'd find that the only options you'd have at most were the guys within your neighborhood, right? But now with social media, you can put yourself out there. You're no longer limited to your location. You can even get noticed by guys even outside your country. That's why I'm saying it's now a global dating market. And now, because we are in a global dating market, the competition is also increased. Meaning that you have to portray an image, a certain image. For men, it's the hyper success image, and for women, it's now the hypersexuality, the hypersexual image. That is why you see we now have women going to this extreme length to look, a certain way, because they know that is what will get their attention on the global dating market. It started with the bleaching creams, and then it even went further. The way you dress, you're now showing more flesh, right? And that wasn't even enough. We went to extreme lengths. Now you're taking pills, I don't know, to enhance the body, be it the buttocks, the thighs, the breasts, whatever. And that wasn't even enough. We now even have women doing, what do they call those things that are done in Turkey in Brazil? BBLs. Yes. In order to to attract the attention of men.
Well, it's not all the time, though.
Yes, but because of social media now, we are at that point. The men have to portray hyper success, the women hypersexuality.
Well,
That's what
yeah, because on that note of hyper success and hypersexuality, the thing is, if you also look at back before we came into this whole essence of social media, that's just how it was. Like, you are attracted to power, and the man who has reached, like, let's take it back to, okay, fine, the village there, you'd definitely go for the guy that has like
The
good
alpha male.
riches, yes, it doesn't jalo, right? And then also they would also look at the woman who's defined nicely body wise, so that we can't take away, because it's something that has already been existing a long time back, right? But now, because of social media and people running away from just bumping into each other or doing things the real way, like, we now have to overdo it on social media. With you having your 100K followers with this flashiness and all that, that will attract women to come to you.
Yes.
That life that you're feeding us, or life, even if it's a lie, even if you're like a runner, but we don't know that, because the profile that you're showing us is like, okay, he has it all figured out. So obviously I'm like, okay, I like that kind of guy. And then we have the average guy who's like, not really, has probably 13 followers, but in real life you don't even know how that person is. That's the bad part of it, because sometimes it's like those ones that have 13 followers, they're probably not trying to put too much of their personal life out there.
Some people are private.
Yes, but they will do amazing things. They are way off better than those ones that have 100Ks.
Yes.
And also for me, when I look at that, I really don't take you seriously, because that's like number one, a red flag. How many women are in your DM? And how many women are saying the same thing that you're saying to me? And what's special about me? Because I mean, after you're done with me in 2 days, you're like, what? Okay, next, Alicia, check it out. Tell her exactly what she wants to hear. Okay, I'm gonna fly you out. Some of the things are not even worth it. They're not even worth it to break your back for. You know what I mean? So that's sometimes why I don't like social media, like taking charge, because the minute you let it be the center of your life and it takes charge, then you don't have control over it. Because now whatever it says, okay, snap, get up, you'll do that, and you constantly want to prove to people that you still got it. But do we really care whether you still got it or not? Because whatever you're doing, you're doing it for you, not for anybody. But once you, like you said before, that it becomes an addiction,
Yes.
You now constantly feel the need to be liked, to feel validated. And I don't know, man, there's just, ugh, it's good and it's bad. You just need to know how to balance it. You know?
Yeah, I would say social media is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong on that. Social media is not a bad thing. I would say the way we, we have adapted it. We have adapted it in a bad way.
Yeah.
We've sort of like, it was supposed to be a tool to make life better. But now we have become the tools of that tool. We are now actually being used by social media.
We're destroying our lives.
We are being used by social media. Because especially when it comes to relationships, people always have this, idea or this notion that they always have options because of social media, right? We no longer have that thing whereby, let's say people, a couple, you get into an argument, right? People used to work things out.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people don't work things out. Why? Because
I have
of
someone
social media. They always feel they've got what? An option, right? You got into an argument with your boyfriend, you got into an argument with your girlfriend. Instead of fixing, trying to get a solution to the argument, to the problem, what do? You just be like, I don't give a fuck. Yes. Next thing, you're on your phone. You're actually talking to someone else now. And you feel like, okay, I'm good. I've got options. That is why today's relationships are not so real. They're not authentic.
Yeah.
Because of social media.
Yeah, they're not.
That's the thing. So, and women, this is not to say that I have a thing against women, but I'm just saying women tend to be the ones who do this a lot.
No.
You tend to be the ones who do this a lot.
No.
Because now, because of social media, you were posting yourself, right? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You were just posting pictures of yourself. There are thousands and sometimes even millions of guys, who are seeing you and they are lasting over you. These guys start what? Sliding in your DMs, right? They are all telling you, these beautiful things. You are this, you're that, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. But at the same time, you are in a relationship, right? Instead of you trying to fix things with your boyfriend or your man, you'll be like, but I've got 10, 20, 100 guys who are, pressuring me in my DM. Why should I even be bothered by this guy?
The problem is we forget that is just for a short time. That attention is just for like 3 days because you're growing up, and I always say this to people that ask me that I have enjoyed my 20s. Like there's nothing short of my 20s.
Was enjoying your 20s?
Like
Tell
everything,
us.
the lessons, that came with it, the relationships, being hurt and all that, everything that happens, I can't really say because it will take the whole day. But the point I'm driving home is everything that happens in life, whether bad or good, it helps you build your future and yourself for the person that you're going to end up with, right? That's how I view things. And I know you're going to say,
what am I going to say?
I know you.
What am I going to say?
I know you.
I'm just
You're
asking.
Like,
No, I'm just asking. You said you
Shadaya.
enjoyed your 20s. And I'm just saying, how did you enjoy your 20s?
I did that, man. Like, getting into relationships, being hurt, falling in love, experiencing new things, So now I forgot what I wanted to say. I have a brain fog.
Okay.
Yes. So, Shadaya, take me back. What did you say last? You're not supposed to disturb me, man. I was coming with some points.
Okay, my apologies on that. But I was simply just saying, people now, women feel like they have infinite options. They are not willing to work out things with the person they will be dating.
Okay. So you're speaking from a guy's perspective, which is understandably because it's something that you've also experienced. And also same, we're going to speak from our side that it does not only happen on your end. Same thing with guys. Like if I'm dating a man who knows that he's the baddie in the relationship and we fight, he definitely has options, like 10 of them there. And now this is the person that you hear like, oh, we just saw your man, he had karma, his table's full of honeys like this, And instead of fixing things, I know that you are capable of getting any girl that you want, but let's not get to the point whereby we are showing each other power, And that's exactly what's happening nowadays. People want to show each other power in relationships that, oh, I can also do that. But what happened to sitting down and dealing with it like adults, So it does not only happen on your side. And I would like to believe that women and men, we are like this. What we do, men also do, but in different ways, because the impact at the end of the day, it's going to be the same. Hence, you're going to come to a conclusion that women are wrong for that. And I will come to a conclusion that men are wrong for that. I used to think that at first, like social media, I would probably meet a guy and take him seriously. But then now, with thousands of women showing up on my TL, stories that you hear, like, girls that have finer, nicer bodies of you, more than you. And then you start to think like, okay, you look at yourself like, okay, I'm not so confident in myself in a way because she's definitely going to, attract the person that is also in my DM. So at the end of the day, it just becomes so unserious, And I know that it won't even last 2 weeks, It's just mostly lust, and people, sorry using the word, they just
Hookup culture.
Yes.
Yes, we are now in a hookup culture.
Situationships, transactions. What do you give me? What do I get in return? I like your body. I like your pocket. That type of thing. So you ask yourself, like, Uti, it's okay say I decide like right now I do that. It's okay for me to do it because you know what? I'm still young. But I can't continue doing it. No, listen. It's an example. Listen, it's an example, right? Say I'm 24. You understand?
Yes.
Say I'm 24 and my feelings are spiraling. Amatswai. What do you call them? Amatswai. Salt.
Okay.
And my body is just like, it's understandable because I'm young. You know what I mean? And if I want to, no, Shadaya, let's be realistic. I'm talking real things.
Anything.
Don't judge people's situations.
I'm just,
Yes. Because I see that love, you want to come for women. Don't come for women.
No, I'm not coming for women.
The point is, hookups are allowed. It could be a silly hookup, a mistake. You know what, Shadaya? I'm going to walk out of this door, guys. I'm going to walk. I'm going to go.
Okay,
I'm going to go.
Okay, continue.
You're already judging.
No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
Okay, have you done a hookup before?
I'm not judging.
Have you done a hookup
before? You say
before?
the hookups are okay.
Which hookups are you talking about? Okay, maybe.
Okay.
Have you done a hookup before?
What's a hookup?
Like maybe...
Maybe that's where we are,
I could have a thing with a guy for like a month and then it dies.
And that's normal.
No, I'm asking you, Uti, have you done it before?
Like
one night stands, like also real, right?
Yes.
They're a thing.
It's a real
people
thing.
do them, right?
People are doing them.
People are doing them.
Yes.
And they find them okay.
Yeah, people find them okay, but
I won't find them okay, and that's okay because you do what works for you.
Yeah, that is why I was saying when you say the hookups are okay, when we define a hookup, what we literally mean is not a relationship. It's simply a situation whereby the guy gets what? The body. And the woman gets what? The wallet.
So we missed each other because I was not
It's an exchange.
To that. No.
It's an exchange. There is no need to lie to each other that, I like you, you like me.
Okay,
Simple
I'll
and
refer to that
straightforward.
as a transaction.
It's a
So
transaction.
we're talking about different
It's
things.
a transaction. And the reason why I point at women mostly, right? You were saying that even men can also, feel like they've got infinite options. No, only a few men can feel so. Yes,
Few where?
only a few men. Because the thing with men now, for you to feel that way or to think that way, right? You have to know that you are actually truly what? In alpha. You've got some sort of value that you are offering that, women would want to associate with. That means either you've got what? Money. And let's be honest, very few men have got money.
No.
Very few men have got money.
What is having lots of money?
Most men are average when it comes to the pocket.
But average is okay,
And
Shadaya.
then we talk about, I would say, let's say, femme. Femme. Again, not every man is what? Popular or famous, right? And then we talk about things like status, like maybe a name from, your family. Not many men also have what? That name. So you'd find that very few men can feel or think a certain way that they've got what? Infinite, options. Unlike women now. Women, every woman now, she feels like she's what? She's it. She's it. That's the thing.
But
For
what
us
if
men,
it's
we know.
Singanyengwe?
For us men, we know that,
Singanyengwe.
I'm not it. We know that. I'm not it. We know. For women, they don't know.
Also, you're saying that girls that are not it, that think they're it.
Yes, and it's because of social media now. Because you are being bombarded by these likes, these comments, because guys just want to bust a nut and they will say anything,
Fair enough.
right? To, to get you confident and, feel good about yourself. But you are not really that. That's the thing. So we are now in a situation whereby average women are invisible to average women. The average women also now want, the top dogs, the top guys.
Mina, I know my
Because of
types.
social
Like,
media.
I know that this one is above me. This one I'm not there yet.
Most women are oblivious to
Oh,
that.
that's crazy.
They don't know that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's where we are.
Well, that's true. Yeah, it's yeah. You're right there.
You see?
You're right there.
And most of these women now, they get, I would say, trapped in this idea, mainly because these top guys, they know. The top guys, they know every woman wants us, right? And they will literally slide in almost every woman's DMs, right? And they are not looking for, a real thing.
Anything.
They're just looking for what? For fun. So what happens now is this average girl, this average woman, she gets to have a one-night stand, this hookup with this top guy. The top guy didn't want the relationship, but this average, woman thought the top guy wanted what? A relationship. He ends up sleeping with her and he discards her. Life goes on. It's going on for the next. But now this woman is trapped in this mental state whereby she now actually thinks that that man is what? Her type. When that man only wanted what? A one-night stand. She starts to ignore the average men who are on the same level with her become invisible because of a one-night stand she once had with a top guy.
But I hear you, Shadaya. Do you know that this is like history repeating itself in the sense that just that we are lucky because we have social media to expose the things for exactly what they are. But these are things that would happen even with Dala, with our parents, our parents here. Like it would happen. But they would keep it under the law, under the carpet. Uti say a lady is married to an average guy, goes there to the mine, does what he does. He doesn't earn much, and the lady's there like by themselves selling her veggies and stuff like that. Obviously, then there's that guy who has power. We even see this in movies, because sometimes I feel like inspiration of movies, they come from a place of realness and things that have happened. Not all of them though, but only a few. Not to say we're gonna base that on what we see, but like that's how you get stories like whereby kuti kurukubuda kuti, oh, your dad has kids outside, wedlock, and it was just swept under the carpet, but nothing happened, because also that will be men showing power and knowing that what exactly he knows what that woman wants at that time, and I mean, they will get to a point whereby they realize like, oh, okay, it's not so fun being with an average man. And like I said, that we as women, I know this speaking from myself, that I am attracted to power. I am attracted to, my man has to be masculine, like the alpha that you're talking about, it has to be very much significant, because I even saw this with my dad, it was just a nice thing to watch. So knowing that, and then me dating a guy who's in between, like he wants to be feminine, he wants to be masculine, like, and me, I'm feisty and I'm stubborn. Like, tell me Virginia and I snap,
But
like,
what I'm
okay.
saying is this. What I'm trying to say is this. Not everyone is going to get the alpha, the top guys.
Yeah.
You have to accept that reality.
No, it's not
And
everyone.
that is why I'm always asking this question. At what point do women start accepting the fact that maybe, just maybe, I'm not going to end up getting married to a rich man? I'm not going to end up getting married to a powerful man. I'm not going to end up getting married to this maybe popular man.
We accepted.
Reality is
accepted.
hard for you women to accept.
I mean, I accepted.
So now what happens? Because of, that, how do I say it? You want to have, that type of man. And those type of men, they know that. They will keep on, using you and using you and using you and using you until there's nothing really left. In your 20s, you are dating these guys. We call them the villains, the bad boys, right? You are dating these guys, and then now you are approaching your 30s, and then you realize, maybe, just maybe, I wasted time, chasing these guys. This isn't for me. So the next thing now, you are now trying to settle with the average guys, but you've got nothing to give anymore.
But what do you mean I have nothing to give?
You've got nothing to give
Coochie
anymore.
is not the only thing I'm giving.
No, you've got nothing to give anymore.
I'm giving my heart. I'm giving my submissiveness to you, baby.
What heart is even there? You're saying you've dated these guys.
Yes.
They've heartbroken you. How many times? This one. That's
the whole.
Now you're coming
Shadaya,
to.
that's life.
Now you're coming to.
Now
you're coming to the average guy.
As many heartbreaks as you can for you.
No.
Yes,
No.
guys. Like, let's not detect these things.
A woman who's gone through, such, a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Traumatic experiences, as you are saying. She's got nothing she can give.
She can fix herself,
She cannot fix herself.
Therapy
What
is
she's
real,
going
guys.
to end up doing is
love
damaging that average man as well with a trauma.
No.
We would say that woman would have been what? Alpha widowed, in a way.
No.
Now the average guy, yes, he is the one who's now dating this woman, but he's always going to be compared to those previous guys she used to date. Those previous, alphas she used to date. And this average guy, you always feel like he's not doing enough for this woman. And indeed, you won't be doing enough compared to the level of, the men that this woman once dated.
And that should also be an eye opener for guys.
And that is why we
also
say,
date girls or women that actually they think that this one won't be a problem, because
every woman pretends she won't be a problem. Yes. every woman pretends she won't be a problem.
Well,
But now, when you
take it to
have experience with women now, you just realize the only difference is the hardware. The software is the same. They are all the same. You're all the same.
yeah, I mean, we're just women. At the end
Or
of
you're
the
just
day.
women.
We're just women.
That's your excuse.
We are just supposed, we're meant to, live soft, be as feminine as we can be.
We don't have feminine
And
women
I
nowadays.
have a John inside of me, by the way, that comes out here and there.
We
And I'm trying to
don't.
suppress John. Like, don't come out, John. I know, now we're talking about that trauma, because that same trauma ended up creating a John in me. Now, Virginia or sweet is trying to be Virginia. Then that John also is saying, yo, I also want to be dominant. I'm like,
why would I want that?
no, I'm trying to explain
Yeah, but
to
I'm saying
you,
as a man now.
you're not wanting that,
Why
right?
would I want that?
You're not wanting that. But there's some guys who are willing to work to help you find yourself and figure it out.
Guys who are what?
Because that's trauma, guys. And you also have trauma.
No.
We've seen men, we always,
No.
guys, I'm going to preach, because we see men every single day also coming out anonymously crying, this happened to me, whatnot.
No.
But we relate to understand, because it's what? It's part of life, Shadaya. There's things happen. You can't blame yourself and not fall in love just because you have trauma. Every one of us deserves love, guys.
So
intimidate you and think that
No.
you are worth it, man.
So you are saying that. So you are saying that. So you are saying that there are guys, once you've, as you were saying, you've enjoyed your 20s now.
Yeah.
You are done enjoying your 20s.
I'm not done. I'm still actually enjoying my 30s.
She's actually enjoying. You want to enjoy your 30s as well. Okay.
With my man, Pela.
Okay.
With my man, because we're on the same page.
No. She's done enjoying her 20s now.
Yes,
and
now
then,
on to the next.
Now she wants to settle with, these understanding guys.
Question is, who said I wanna settle with an understanding man?
Why do I have to be the understanding guy?
Who said I want to settle?
Why
That's
do I have to
also
be an
assumption that you
understanding
guys
guy?
make. Who said me now? I wanna settle with an understanding man. I don't want no understanding man.
No alpha wants, damaged goods.
No.
That's the thing.
No. What is damaged goods, Shadaya?
Any woman who's still single by, 30
you
going up, men, the alpha men view it as damaged goods. That's the thing. That's the truth.
No.
That's the truth.
What is damaged
because
goods?
All your best years, are behind you.
The what?
Your best years are behind you. They are behind you.
You guys.
You can even, and this thing, you can even see it, in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at 16-year-old, that's for, like in SA, the age of consent is 16.
Yeah.
Look at an 18-year-old, age of consent in Zimbabwe is 18.
Mm-hmm.
Look at a 21-year-old, and then look at a 25-year-old, and then look at anyone above that. Mm-hmm. Just look at the eyes. Mm-hmm.
What
the eyes tell a story.
Eyes never lie, Chico, but
the
what are you trying to
tell
say?
A story.
What story?
These ones, you see life, the young ones. And these ones, there's no life. There is no life. Not trying to be.
You are trying.
No, I'm not trying. I'm not trying to insult you in any way.
You are trying.
But I'm just saying.
The minute you say you are not, you're actually trying.
I'm looking at you, my friend, and the light is dimming. It's
It's
dimming. It's dimming the light.
Yeah.
Anyways.
These eyes, guys.
Anyways.
I'm going to look into the camera right now, and people come to the comment section and tell me if these eyes are dimming or they have life.
Okay.
These lies.
That is why you see women past 25.
Yeah.
They tend to do more for their appearance compared to the young ones.
No, because
it's like
Tula.
Let me continue. Then you talk. Let me continue. Then you talk.
We're talking about you're pushing it.
Someone is selling cars.
I'm young.
Have you seen?
Every day I'm redefining. I'm realizing. Okay, this is me. This is my body.
No, you're not.
Look at my body.
No. Have you seen someone selling cars? Right. Someone selling cars. If you go to a car dealer, right? If the car is still like what would say brand new, like intact, right? You'd find the car is just cleaned. There is nothing added to it, right? And now, that car that has been on the road, the mileage has gone up, it's been on the road, for quite a while. It has maybe been involved in a couple of, I don't know, accidents. It has been at the mechanic shop for, many, many, many times. You'd find that car, it tends to be what? Pimped a lot, it's added all these extra things, It's to what? To give, a perception of value, to hide certain things.
Do you
That
think
is
we
why
don't
you
know
see
that men adjust their
women.
things
That is why you
from a
see
doctor's
when women are young, I would say they're still these brand new cars. Right?
No, Shadaya,
They
it's
just
wrong.
clean.
The problem, the
They
red
just
flag starts
clean.
from you.
But as they
comparing
get
women to
older now,
objects.
I
I am not even seeing the
you
vision
start
because you
adding,
can't compare human being to a car, dude.
you compare men to objects as well.
When? How?
Men are financial objects.
No,
Everyone,
they're not.
women are sexual objects. Men are financial objects.
The Bible says men should provide. That's not.
Yes.
That was not me. It's
Yes.
there.
Men should
Nobody
provide.
mentioned the
Men
word-
are what?
Huh?
Financial. In other words, they are what?
Providers. No, you are saying that. Me, I'm saying men provide.
They are
men
financial
provide.
objects.
That's the word that we know from the
I'm just
Bible,
telling
and that
people
I
this.
use also. And I tell my man, you are the provider, baby.
I'm just telling.
You are the provider, so provide.
Why are you
Me.
then? Why are you then working?
Huh?
Why are you then working?
For my
If you wanted to-
sanity. For
if
my
you wanted-
sanity, Shadaya, work is not about just because you need the money. As a woman, you also need to do something for your mind.
For your mind.
For your mind. Because I mean, I could sit at home and just be a housewife and look cute. But also,
Let me
is that
tell
the
you this.
purpose of my life in this
Yes,
in this
the
earth?
purpose
To
of
just
a
come
woman.
and sit
The
and
purpose
fit
of
after,
a woman.
No, my,
The purpose of a woman. Let me tell you the purpose of a woman. You are being rebellious. Let me tell you the purpose of a woman. The purpose of a woman is to have babies, to nurture those babies, to nurture the next generation. That's the purpose of a woman. Everything else, that's, feminism talking. That's feminism talking. You'd actually be more happy if you had a little kid.
I'm looking forward to that.
You'd
Hey,
actually be more
I'm
happy
actually
than
2
you
months
are right
pregnant,
now.
y'all.
Than you are right now.
Cheers.
You'd actually be more happy. Yes. But anyways, our time is almost,
I wanna
is
come.
almost up.
We need another
you
round.
can
Where I
always
will,
come. You can always come.
because
So, I just
Ushadaya,
want-
guys, Ushadaya wants
I-
to walk all over me, and me now you don't do that.
No,
Shadaya.
it's
You
not
will
me
not do
trying
that.
to walk all over you. I wanted to talk about something else with regards to social media. It's something that I noticed, in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So there was this chick. She got married, right, to this guy. He's not from our hood. This guy moved the chick. I think he moved there to Norton.
Yeah.
I think, yes. But now when I go on social media, right, this woman is still operating a social media account. She hasn't even, I would say, removed
Old pictures.
previous surname, right?
It's just social media.
No. Here's the trick. Here's the trick. Women do that so they can still be in contact with who? Their exes.
I think he drank so much
No,
before he came to the
you
show,
c-
because what you're saying
You
is
are Virginia,
Lulu,
right?
Lulu.
Virginia.
It is just social
And
media,
why
guys.
are
It's
you
not
not
that
changing?
Shadaya
Why are you not
Batong.
changing your
It's
surname?
not that deep.
Why are you not changing your surname?
My
And
surname,
now,
guys,
think
changed
about this.
with my man.
No,
It was signed
no.
for that.
Think about
what
this as
happened?
well.
No. You listen to me right now, because what I'm telling you is, my personal life, I'm not going to bring it to my social media just because I need my surname. Because social media doesn't mean that I do not.
Think about this. No, think about this.
No, I'm not thinking. At this point, I'm not gonna think.
Women don't.
Ain't nothing I'm
Because
thinking.
you are what?
Ain't nothing I'm thinking,
You're being
because
emotional.
I'm
want
not.
you to be logical.
No. I'm actually
I want
shocked
you to
that
be
you
logical.
are
Let's
sitting
talk-
there
let's talk about
and
this.
having the
No,
audacity
let's
to
talk about
say
this.
things
Let's talk
like
about
that.
this. Let's talk about this.
Hi, Wawena.
Let's talk about this. Do you remember
At home.
before social media? You marry a woman, right? You take her out of that neighborhood and you go where you would
Yeah.
be, best, right? Chances of her linking up with, exes, from that neighborhood would be what? At a minimum, right? Because at most she's going to be what? With you wherever you're best. But now, because of social media, she can still be what? In contact with them. At the click of a what? Of a button.
No.
You see?
No.
Social media changed the game.
No.
And you women know that.
You are in your own world.
Know that.
You are in your own world,
no,
Shadaya.
I'm a realist. And
no,
you women know that.
No, you overdo it. You overdo it. There are some bits of truth, but then you end up.
No, I see.
No answer.
I see what women want to hide from men.
No. If there's anything, I want my exes to see how happy I am. Not for me to be in contact with them.
If you are happy, why are you so focused on your past?
How am I focused on my past? Just because
by wanting to show your exes something. Why?
No, I'm speaking in the point you're putting where you are saying which I didn't change.
Now, if you were to ask me, do you know that
exes,
I don't even remember my exes? I don't even remember their names.
Which is good.
But you want to show something to your exes.
No, you are missing the point.
Why do you want to show them something?
I am responding to your thing, your point, you're saying that we don't change
your surname.
For what?
Change your surname.
You don't own my
social media,
You are a new
creature.
You don't own
my social media. The moment you get married, you're a new creature.
No, baby.
You belong to your man.
My social media.
You belong to your man.
I'm not your cow. I'm so donkey. Me know what I owned by a man.
You belong to your man.
Don't you fucking test me. Don't you test me.
Anyways.
Maybe this wine is
now going on to our trending topics. I think for our trending topics, we'd have to talk about, I don't know if you, on social media that much, there was this trending issue of, these girls, these South African girls who are alleging that they were manipulated in a way by this adult film producer by the name, I think, Ivo Suzo. I don't know if you came across that.
I did.
The African casting thing.
I did.
Yes. And I think it goes along with what we're talking about, social media, the internet. We now have, this thing.
No, that was very sad.
We now have this thing. What's your take on that? Were they manipulated?
That was very sad. And hey, I don't want people to come for me. I hate such topics. They're sensitive.
Yes.
But that was very sad because if I'm called for an audition and I'm told to remove your clothes and then the next thing I have to play with myself, hell no. I know exactly what is happening. It's like, I don't know. Maybe people need to learn more or whatever, but I feel like with your normal, ordinary thinking, there's just something fishy. Because which job, please tell me, that needs me naked?
So in other words, they were not manipulated.
I am not gonna agree, but I'm speaking from my point of view.
From your own point of view.
Being a young girl and what I was taught.
I invite you to an interview and then I request you to, to change the outfit you're wearing, to wear something I would deem sexy. Mm-hmm. You do it. And then
you're saying there's the camera.
Yes, there's the
guys,
camera.
no,
I say, play with yourself. And you start playing with yourself. And then I say, I want to join in on the fun.
No.
And you still have to say you were manipulated.
No. I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe, this whole thing was just like so twisted. I was just like, no.
But now, before
also,
that,
as women, we should do better, I guess.
Before that, they were made to sign contracts.
My NDA.
Yes, they were made to sign contracts. So they knew that this was a transaction. They had to do A, B, C, D, and they would be paid.
Was the contract saying that they were going to undertake sexual intercourse?
Yes, the contract actually said they were supposed to do A, B, C, D, and they did A, B, C, D. I just think
they will.
I just think the girls are actually more ashamed, of the thing now leaking. They were under the idea or under the illusion that those videos were just going to be sold, overseas. They were never going to be, make their way back here.
I wish there was home. Information on the NDA.
But
was it being sold really? Had he told them that they were going to sell them?
They were told they were going to be sold overseas. But now you, being a person who actually thinks, we are now in the age of internet. If I were to buy something, right, I own it, right? Meaning I can also do whatever I want with it.
Yeah.
They had to know that one way or the other, those videos were still going to make their way back home.
Back home.
So I wouldn't say they were sexually abused or that word, raped. I wouldn't say that. I would say what happened was they wanted the money, they wanted the fame, and they were willing to do whatever it took, right? Just as long as nobody found out. The only reason now they are claiming, all these allegations is because it's what it is,
Yeah, I
leaked.
mean, it's the right thing to do in terms of reaction. Like,
It's actually regret
yeah,
and shame,
yeah,
nothing more.
yeah,
And it should be a lesson, to the young women, who got a wind of that story. There is no way you're going to get to a certain level that easy. Being promised to be a model just like that. The world doesn't work like that. That's the thing. The world doesn't work like that.
yeah. That's why I also said, like, when it comes to modeling, what are you taught, like, at home? Like, those are things that we are aware of in terms of, like, sleeping around. Really, the minute someone says take off your clothes, we just cima, cut, cut. But anyways, ladies, guy, like, y'all are beautiful and you can get anything that you want. Shadaya, don't listen to Shadaya. Shadaya will always be Shadaya. And I am sitting here and I don't even care about what he says. Men are there to provide. Men are there to take care of us. Men are there for us to be reliable to them. Men are there to make sure. Like, I was even telling them earlier on, like, when I'm around my partner, I can't think straight because that's just how it is. Why should I think when an alpha female is standing right next to me? All I gotta do is just,
women,
yes, baby.
women have never
No,
been able to
baby.
think.
Huh?
Women have never been able to
We
think.
think in front of like our bosses.
To think
we,
anything
we
productive.
hold down AGMs. We have
Anything
CEOs,
productive.
women. Like, what you take
Anyways,
women for
that's a
granted.
conversation for another day. That's a conversation for another day. So I think that wraps up episode 3. We're talking about we're talking about social media, the internet, its impact on the dating market, and
And
let me get
have lots of it.
a feel for your opinions on it, and just to say thank you to my guest, even though she became
No.
ruckus, but that
No,
was to
that's
be
what
expected.
that's
She's
your
a woman.
assumptions.
That was to be expected. So anyways, guys, tune in for the next episode 4. Yes. Thank you very much.